Rich, can you just give us your thoughts on the game and your side's performance?
Do you know what? I actually thought we started the game in a real positive fashion. I thought we had good energy about us and some good legs. I thought we undid ourselves a bit the way we finished our sets. You know, in good ball we were running about 40% and not really having to make Wakefield work hard enough to come out of their own end. But I thought, you know, I did think for the second 20 we looked like we were low on energy. I thought all the indicators were there, you know, allowing offloads, not getting off the floor quick enough, tackling with his arms a little bit. And yeah, for sure, that led to what I thought were a couple of soft tries towards the end of the half. Half time, we talked about not worrying about the scoreboard, about getting back in the game. I thought we tried really hard to do that. You know, we obviously got the first score, and if Ferris goes in or if Alexi goes in with a chance with 2 scores to make a fist of it in the last 15. But it was a night where, you know, I didn't think we looked like we were going to find a way, because basically I just didn't think we had enough energy in the tanks throughout the course of the game.
What do you put that lack of energy down to, Richard? Is it purely the, you know, really tough game against Castleford, the congested fixture list? Is it to do with that?
Schedule, mate. Yeah, 100%. It's the schedule, not training and just playing, really. Yeah, and you know, we lost 4 players yesterday, which 4 very good players. That, you know, it goes without saying they're going to take something out of your team. But at the same time, you know, first place we're going to look is at our own performance. And as I say, I thought, you know, our good ball in the first half, we turned the ball over in a really poor way and never really took any juice out of them when we got a chance to do that. So they were the team that had the energy and the legs, and unfortunately we didn't. I thought we tried to find it. I really thought we tried to find it second half, but unfortunately, you know, we just couldn't find enough.
You've got another really quick turnaround. What do you do to try and freshen the players up for the next fixture?
Yeah, that's a good question, and something that we'll have a chat about that on the bus on the way home. I think we've got to be fairly honest with each other and find out who's in a good enough condition to get another 80 minutes out there. And we'll have to utilise our squad. But obviously, we had a massive chunk ripped out of our squad yesterday. So, again, that's taken a fair bit of experience out of us. So, look, we'll come up with the best way. And, you know, we've got an opportunity to claw some of that back at the weekend. A testament to Wakefield. You know, I thought first half scored a couple of really good tries on us. And I thought they defended with energy when they had to. But, yeah, it's a challenge. It's a challenge. We knew it would be. We're certainly not going to go in there and sulk too much. I think we've got a positive bunch of people. We know where we've gone wrong tonight, and we just got to get ourselves up for it at the weekend for our 3rd one in 6 days.
Thanks, Richard.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Rich, have you heard any more yet about the prospect of a restructure and the playoffs and everything like that?
No, and we're not concerning ourselves with that, Matt. You know, I think our mantra all along is that we wanted to make the 4 and hope that we would have enough games scheduled to do that, and everybody else would sort of be along similar lines. But I think for us, mate, we can't worry about that too much. You know, we look at tonight's performance, and you know, we're not going to make too much of a dent in the playoffs with performances like that. So. Trying to get ourselves refreshed and make sure we're in the conversations, whether it's 4, 5, 6, or 8. But yeah, I'm not too sure, mate. We always suspected the schedule were going to be challenging, and you know, we've still got enough opportunity in there to get through. But at the same time, you know, you saw tonight at times the impact it's having. So for us, mate, we just want to try and get out there Sunday and get a better performance in. And we'll let other people decide on that.
Cheers, Rich.
Thanks, mate.
Hi, Rich. Okay?
Good, mate.
Just a quick one for me. You mentioned the whole schedule thing, and because you had to stand 4 players down, are you having to sort of play players that would have perhaps rested in if everyone else was available?
I think what we did, Gaz, we rested the guys after the Challenge Cup final, as many as we could. for the St Helens game. We played 5 of them, and you know, plenty of them were still playing tonight. So that's their 3rd game in. You know, when did we come to Saints after the Cup? That's the 3rd game in 7 days, is it? So it'll be the 4th game in 10 days at the weekend. You know, and even on 4 or 5 players, mate, that's going to have an impact on you, Gary. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's even if we can sort of refresh 10 or 11 or 12 of them, it's still going to have an impact on the 4 or 5 that sort of back up through that. But you know, trying to navigate your way through it and trying to balance out game time and again experience, and guys feeling they're all right too. You know, there's a little bit of that. Some guys feel all right, but clearly, you know, when we had to get through a tough period in the game there, we, you know, unfortunately, mate, we just couldn't find the legs to do it. So we can try and plan it as best as I can, but it's very much unprecedented, guys, to play this many games in such a short space of time. But we'll do our best, mate. And I say that the events of yesterday, certainly doesn't make it any easier.
Are you able to do anything resembling training at all at the minute with the schedule?
No. If you think we get home late tonight, we have a recovery day tomorrow, we'll try and obviously have a look at some review and preview. But generally, mate, 2 days post, the boys are, I wouldn't say too sore to train, but you're not really supposed to do too much there. And if you start doing high speed running, you know, 2 days post, mate, you've got a very, very strong chance of injury. So even that extra day makes a fair bit of difference to you. But look, you know, it is what it is, and we'll battle through it. And that's why, as disappointing as it is, and you look at the scoreline and you look, you know, Wakefield's at the bottom of the league and we're battling for the playoffs. You know, it's hard to be too disgruntled with them, Gary, because you know, I do know they're trying, mate. You know, I do know they're trying, and I do know they care. You know, we were probably a little bit more disgruntled with some of the bits that went on at Castleford the other night, and you know, I thought what were a fairly absorbing contest for everybody. So, yeah, to back it up tonight, mate, you know, with the players missing too, I just thought, you know, we just couldn't do it well enough, and it's a real learning curve for some of our players. All this too.